Controlling your blood pressure can feel like a constant and never-ending battle, but that doesn't have to be the case. There are certainly resources at your disposal that you can use to push harder against rising blood pressure, and one of the best ways to do that is by looking into supplements. In particular, vitamins to lower blood pressure are affordable and plentiful these days and can make all the difference in your life. That's why today, we thought that we would share 10 nutrients to lower your blood pressure to help protect your heart from unnecessary risks and damage. Number 1. Vitamin D3. Of all the D vitamins, which are all at least somewhat effective in battling high blood pressure, vitamin D3 remains the biggest standout in the group. This vitamin can help people regain control of their life by finding a way to reduce hypertension and high blood pressure through careful and consistent dosage. While it certainly can be effective for everyone, vitamin D3 is especially effective at helping people who already have a vitamin D deficiency. In studies where the person is deficient, and granted those aren't many, results were far better than for the average person. More testing is definitely needed before we know everything we need to, but as of now, it seems as if vitamin D3 is best for people who fall into that deficient group. We just don't know how effective it truly is otherwise. Number 2. Vitamin K2. Our heart health is very important, especially when you consider the fact that heart disease and complications from it are the result of so many deaths in the world. That's why the entire planet has been studying how we can improve our heart health and blood pressure. And now a group of researchers in Belgium and the Netherlands have found something interesting. From their data, they have concluded that taking vitamin K2 can help to lower your blood pressure by reducing arterial stiffness. The only reason why the scientific community is waiting to run with this one is the fact that 35% of the people who took part in the survey turned out to be vitamin K deficient. Now, in and of itself, this doesn't mean all that much, but it could imply that K2 is only good at lowering the blood pressure of people struggling to get enough of that vitamin. This still makes it useful, but obviously less so for people who are getting enough K vitamins. Time will tell, but most are hoping that the remaining 65% who still benefited from getting the proper amount of K vitamins will be found in larger studies currently going on. Number 3. Vitamin B3. The symptoms that you are experiencing are also important in figuring out which vitamins may be right for you. If you are experiencing chronic hypertension or high blood pressure, you may be in need of a vitamin B3 infusion, either through your diet or via supplements. Among the vitamins to lower blood pressure, vitamin B3 is great for long-term effects, and it can help to slowly reduce any symptoms of hypertension you may be experiencing. You may hear vitamin B3 being referred to as niacin too, so just know that these are exactly the same thing. Niacin helps your body turn food into energy, and it also plays a role in various other systems such as the immune and digestive systems. Most people get enough vitamin B3 through their diet, but if you're not, you may be experiencing issues with your body's more demanding processes, particularly digestion. Milk, yeast, some meats, and many more foods contain this vitamin, so you shouldn't have to pay extra for supplements for this one. Number 4. Vitamin E. While we are still determining just how much vitamin E can help your heart health and blood pressure, the early findings have been fairly positive. There is a real hope here that vitamin E can become a big part of lowering your blood pressure, and it's definitely worth a try if you are curious. In a 27-week study, it was found that patients experiencing mild hypertension reported lower blood pressure after taking vitamin E supplements for the duration of that time. The research has definitely shown that vitamin E can help, but now experts are trying to figure out exactly how much it can help with more serious cases. As of now, though, if you are experiencing mild hypertension, you could potentially benefit from a vitamin E infusion. Number 5. Potassium. Did you know that increasing your potassium intake with foods like bananas can help decrease your blood pressure if it's already too high? It's the truth, and the buzz around potassium in the health and wellness community is definitely proof of it. Some people will try to convince you that getting potassium can have almost instant effects on your blood pressure, but this isn't actually the case, and is most likely the result of people getting caught up in the hype. While potassium can really help to improve your heart health, it is still going to take weeks or even months for your body to benefit from the increase in your intake. Our body is a very carefully constructed machine, and it is doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that can take time to pay off. Eating or drinking more potassium will definitely help to lower your blood pressure and reduce hypertension throughout the body, but it isn't a miracle mineral, and it will take some time to feel the effects. Number 6. Magnesium. In the last couple of years, magnesium has been the subject of quite a few scientific discoveries. One of the biggest ones so far has got to be its ability to reduce blood pressure among those at risk, though. Like we said a couple of times, heart issues are some of the most common ways for people to die, so protecting your heart and getting your blood pressure under control can really make a difference. When it comes down to magnesium, some evidence has suggested that diets containing more magnesium tend to lead to lower blood pressure levels than those that do not. Now that has led to a bunch of studies that are currently underway. But does this mean you should be eating more magnesium? It's hard to say when we don't have all the information just yet, but there is good reason for optimism here. The FDA, or the Food and Drug Administration in the United States, claimed on January 10th of 2022 that there are qualified health claims supporting magnesium's ability to lower blood pressure, which is a pretty big deal, all things considered, and a discovery that could save millions of lives. Number 7. Garlic extract. Garlic extract is another helpful tool to help lower your blood pressure, and it's all thanks to a single ingredient called allicin. This is actually the main active ingredient in garlic, and a big factor in why garlic has so many health benefits. Allicin is considered to be the main factor why implementing garlic into your diet or using garlic extract instead can help lower your blood pressure, and it has been proven to be capable of the task time and time again. How it works specifically is that the allicin triggers a reaction to prevent further angiotensin production, which is a hormone that can cause your blood pressure to rise by contracting the blood vessels. Number 8. Apple cider vinegar. Studies have shown that drinking enough apple cider vinegar can have a positive effect on your heart health. And although it may not taste great, it may be something to add to your daily routine. The evidence has been strong, but most researchers will also recommend that you take something besides apple cider vinegar in order to ensure solid and fast results. Apple cider vinegar can be a little tricky to predict and isn't quite as reliable moment to moment, which is why supplementing it with other blood pressure meds or tonics is probably your best bet. Still, if you are experiencing high blood pressure symptoms or are trying to reduce hypertension so you can better relax, apple cider vinegar can be very helpful. Number 9. Vitamin C. We will be upfront in saying that the research surrounding vitamin C has been mixed so far. When it comes to high blood pressure, the evidence has a tendency to shift and evolve as more and more studies are done. So there is still a very good chance that vitamin C ends up being one of the best vitamins for high blood pressure in a few years or so. In a review of 8 studies in people who had high blood pressure, it was determined that taking between 300 and 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily helped to drastically lower the blood pressure of the participants. So there is also some really strong evidence in favor of the vitamin. Another discovery is that people who have very little vitamin C in their blood tend to suffer from high blood pressure more, so there may be a bit of a preventative medicine at play here as well. Number 10. Beetroot supplements. Beetroot supplements are becoming increasingly popular among athletes and people who take their health very seriously. Taking beetroot improves your athletic performance because it is able to better deliver oxygen and improved blood flow to your muscles. This is invaluable, and it also points to the heart health benefits that we have already mentioned. While beetroot was originally reserved for top athletes, it's now made its way to the public who are beginning to take it in order to lower their blood pressure and reduce the aches and pains that can come with it. Best of all, beetroot has performed well in research for both people who have high blood pressure as well as those who are perfectly healthy in that area. Beetroot supplements are a great way to give your heart a little bit of help and to protect it from the toll life takes on it. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.